A great dishonor to be the person that says this and breaks this to you on television, but President Donald Trump is announcing on Truth Social, the great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead.
There were, for whatever reason, 12 Israeli cell phones on the ground at Utah Valley University the day that Charlie Kirk was assassinated.
Is Charlie Kirk a bad person? Does Charlie Kirk deserve to die?
Charlie Kirk's original suspect just got arrested, and this story is getting really, really weird.
We have that old man immediately cause a huge distraction saying that he's the shooter. Very odd. The FBI then, of course, immediately announces at 4:21 p.m., we got him. Kash Patel says, we got him, boys.
I know that might sound
God bless him.
He deserved it. Assassinated.
This calls for civil war.
Bring back Julianne Argo.
Conservative outrage.
Political
Protect the
assassination.
Second Amendment.
In the fall of 2025, a shocking act of political violence rocked a U.S. campus. A prominent conservative activist was killed in broad daylight. The nation watched. And questions about fear, division, media, extremism exploded. This is the story of how moral panics and political violence collide. A moral panic is a heightened societal reaction to a perceived threat to morality, a moment when society disproportionately responds to something it believes endangers its values and order. Media, political leaders, and public figures often amplify these fears, creating a never-ending feedback loop of outrage and overreaction. Examples throughout history show how moral panic shapes behavior and policies. The Salem witch trials executed women, the Satanic Panic in the 80s and their fear of cults, the war on drugs, and today's fentanyl crisis. They all illustrate how moral fears about certain issues can drive harsh policies instead of effective public responses.
Prosecuted, punished. I'm also proposing that we enlarge our criminal justice system across the board, at the local, state, and federal levels alike.
In strenuous times of moral panics, some may turn to political violence, acts of force intended to influence political systems or ideologies. They feed each other.
Judge Goodstein made news last month after issuing a ruling blocking South Carolina from handing over millions of voters' personal data to the Department of Justice.
Fear and outrage from moral panics can be used to justify violence. Charlie Kirk's shooting not only may have been sparked by moral panic, but may also have started one itself. These news articles explain that political tensions are rising in the United States. Instances of political violence is becoming more common. This article states that politics are becoming more and more about the morals and principles of the political bearer. Political tensions and divisions are rising in the United States. The political parties are more divided than ever. And as stated before, as the political divide in the United States becomes deeper and deeper, the more we make our political beliefs about morality, the more we panic about the moral character of the other political party. While there is no standard proof that Charlie Kirk's killing was because of the political divide in the United States, his killing was meant as a political message. 3,597 people have been murdered in politically motivated terrorist attacks in the United States from 1975 to 2025. 79 have occurred since 2020. Many recent policy decisions have sparked violent reactions. Political violence isn't just death.
In the early hours after it happened, we had no visual identification, no name, no manifesto, no nothing. But it did not stop people from every corner of the political spectrum from absolutely losing their minds. I saw people on the political right immediately talking about how they, being liberals, hated conservatives, immediately condemning, even threatening their perceived enemies.
This almost justification you're seeing from some people, you've seen it with people who have been negatively impacted by the healthcare industry, because a lot of Americans, like we've been saying, are one healthcare catastrophe away from being completely bankrupt.